Hi, it's Anna-Kaisa. Today we'll do a leg stretch. I will be utilizing a yoga strap, so have your strap or a belt or a tie handy, and we'll begin. Let's start with a hip flexor stretch. If you'd like, you can place something under your knees for cushioning, which I myself will do. I find that my knees are becoming more sensitive these days, so I like to have some cushioning underneath. Bring your right leg in front of you, and from here, pulse forward and return back. Take care that your knee is not going past the ankle. You can exhale as you lunge forward and inhale as you come back up. Notice the stretch here in the left hip flexor, and also take care that your lower back is not overarching. May mean that you don't go as deeply into the lunge. And now let's stay here in the lunge. You can lift your chest to deepen the stretch, or of course you can also bring the right leg forward. You might notice there's a stretch here also in the right leg. And breathe. Many times it is helpful to imagine you're breathing in space into the areas where you feel the tightness and the stretch. You can imagine you're breathing in space or light, whatever works for you. Now let's inhale back up. Very good. And we'll repeat on the other side. Oh yeah, that was a good stretch. And let's lunge. You can use your breath here and exhale as you go down, inhale as you come up. We sit so much every day that our hip flexors are always kind of shortened. So stretching those out every day is really not a bad idea. I know most of us work sitting down. And now let's stay in the lunge. If you tuck your toes, the stretch is a little bit differently localized. I prefer with the toes on the floor. And you can again lift your chest and lunge deeper to deepen the stretch. You can push down on your thigh here. Don't forget to breathe. Let's inhale and come back up. And let's do this movement now to the side. Let's bring the left leg to the side, turning the foot 90 degrees, so pointing to the left. The foot is right about at the same level as the knee. Keep your spine tall and exhale. Lunge to the left. Inhale back up. Again, let's not let the knee go past the ankle. If it happens, then just place the foot further away from your body. Also gives you a deeper stretch that way. And now, this time let's stay here. Again, the lower back kind of becomes overarched really easily here, so keep awareness there, especially you have tendency for sway back, and keep the pelvis tucked in. So the movement is as if your tailbone is going down. And let's inhale up and repeat on the right side. Exhale and lunge. Inhale and come back up. That was my hip that just popped. So it's very effective. My hips are definitely not very flexible, so I probably should do these stretches every single day. And now let's stay in the lunge. Try to keep your spine tall and not fall over to the right. It's also a pretty good warm-up for the legs. I can feel my legs getting warm and the blood starting to flow. And let's inhale back up. Good. Now I'll remove my blanket. You do the same if you used one. And now let's grab our yoga strap or the belt or the tie or whatever you are utilizing today. Lay on your back. And place the strap behind the ball of the left foot. Inhale and bring the left leg up. This stretch is really great for the hamstrings, especially for those who are tight there, because laying on the back ensures that our back is straight. Otherwise, when we're doing forward bends on the floor like Paschimottanasana or Janushirasana, if the hamstrings are really tight, it's so hard to keep the back straight, but this way, it has to stay straight. So have a really pretty good grasp on the strap and pull the foot forward. Of course, if it's here, that's fine. It doesn't have to be right above the hip. And breathe. Now let's take the foot to the right slightly to change the stretch slightly. And let's bring it back up. And now to the other side. But don't let your right hip rise from the floor. And inhale and bring the leg back up. Exhale and return the foot on the floor. And we'll repeat on the other side. Switch the strap behind the right ball of the foot. Inhale the leg up. Get a firmer grasp on the strap and stretch the hamstring. These stretches are really great as a warm-up too before doing yoga. The fun thing about these stretches is too that after a while, after you've done these a few times, you start noticing that you become more flexible. And also then those forward bends that have been more difficult in the past become more easy, and it is more easy to keep the back straight in the first active phase of those poses. Now let's bring the foot to the left. And back up, and then out to the right. I must change sides, otherwise I won't fit. Again, keep the right hip on the floor. Same with the right shoulder. And inhale the leg back up. And exhale it down. You can release the strap now. Now let's stretch out the buttocks. So stay laying down. Bend your right leg and bring your left ankle on top of the right knee. Lift the right foot off the ground. And you can place your hands in front of the knee here or at the thigh. I prefer here at the knee. Flex the left foot so that your toes are pointing at the left knee. You can do the same thing with the right foot. Pull your right leg toward you to stretch out the left buttocks here in the back. Flexing the left foot protects the knee. So we're always trying to prevent and avoid lateral or sideways bending of the knees or twisting. And release. And repeat the right side. You should feel the stretch somewhere here in the buttocks. And if you sort of push your knee away from your body, that will deepen your stretch as well. So pulling the left knee toward you and pushing the right knee away from you. We'll deepen the stretch. And release. Now let's come to a seated position. Bring the soles of your feet together. This is a stretch for the inner thighs. Try to keep your back straight. It can help to sit on a blanket. And you can use your elbows to press down on the inner thighs. But try not to collapse on your midsection here. Keep the spine tall and straight. And breathe. These stretches are really excellent before meditation. When we stretch out the hips, it helps us sit more comfortably for meditation, especially if you're sitting on the floor in a cross-legged or a variation of cross-legged. And release. Good. Now is a good time to notice how you feel compared to how you felt before you started the stretch. I think it's a really great idea to try to stretch a little bit every day if possible. Simple stretches can improve your flexibility, promote the health of your joints, and improve blood flow to these tissues. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.